The film begins on a grand stage, where a huge audience cheers the name of its famous girl group, the HUNTRIX. The plot then takes us to a distant past, revealing that evil beings have always tormented Earth, stealing human souls and sending their energy to their dark king, named Guema. Over time, heroines emerged to protect humanity. They were born with voices capable of driving away the darkness. These huntresses are more than warriors. Their singing restores spirit and connects people. With this bond, the first of them created a defensive barrier to save our planet. With each new generation, a new trio of huntresses is chosen to fulfill their purpose. Their songs formed a force field so strong it is impregnable, keeping the demons in another plane. The story's narrator is Celine. She assembled a team of huntresses with 3 modern-day girls. While teaching them their duties, her music will maintain the shield that prevents the demons from entering their world. The trio of female hunters created a band called HUNTRIX. Everyone in Korea is a fan, thanks to their talent. I'll introduce one of them, Mira. She's the face of the group and the main dancer, seemingly the rebel of the family. She's considered very stylish. The second member of HUNTRIX is Zoe. She's a rapper and songwriter who lived in the United States. And the last is Rumi. She's the lead vocalist, whose voice moves you to tears. Her mother died young, but Celine raised her and founded HUNTRIX around her. As the fans hurriedly wait, their manager, Bobby, sees the HUNTRIX jet pulling away from the concert venue. We see them on a plane. Since it's the most important show of their career, they decide to eat a lot of snacks to keep their energy up. They order more food, but notice that the attendant and the pilot are acting strangely. They receive a call from Bobby, who asks why they didn't make it to the performance. Looking out the window, they realize the plane has taken a wrong turn. At that moment, the HUNTRIX realize the flight attendant and pilot aren't human, but demons. Demonic marks on their hands are what confirmed this. The demons suddenly reveal themselves to attack them, but they are no match for the HUNTRIX. The huntresses draw their weapons and begin singing their songs, which they use to annihilate the demons. But unfortunately, the plane is damaged. Using their powers, they leap from the plane and triumphantly arrive at the concert, sending the fans wild as they begin their performance. The action shifts to the demon world, where the demon who was defeated by the huntresses reports to the king that they have won again, which angers him. The demon king kills the demon out of weakness and insults the others for their ineptitude. If they don't eliminate the huntresses, their songs will soon turn the shield to gold, trapping them in the underworld forever. A unique demon, Jinnu, appears out of nowhere and sings a song about a powerful king who ruled over everything. He devoured souls, and the world trembled at his roar. But some huntresses have stepped in, and now the king is starving. The king tells Jinnu that he gave him this voice, and he dares to mock him with it. Jinnu replies that he's not there to mock, but to help. He has a new idea: to attack the huntresses where they least expect it. They plan to go after what gives the shield its strength, its fans. The other demons laugh at Jinnu and his team because he thinks a demon band would work. But when Jinnu and his team spot attractive boys, the king and the others see the idea as brilliant. The huntresses decide to take a vacation after the big show. But they can't relax when Rumi announces that she's moved up the release of her new song to tonight. The world is in a frenzy to hear the song. And while they rehearse before the premiere, something strange happens. Every time Rumi sings for even a minute, her throat chokes up. She asks for a 5-minute break. And the performance is in 10 minutes. Bobby starts freaking out because there are 10,000 screaming fans outside, and they look menacing. Rumi goes to the bathroom, struggling to breathe. She unzips her dress, and to our surprise, we discover she's a demon. Rumi is nervous because her marks are affecting her voice. We see a flash of young Rumi asking Celine if hunters kill all demons. Everything with marks is a demon. We note that she has demonic marks because her father was one, but Celine assures her that she's not one. She's a hunter like her mother. Celine says that when the shield is sealed, all demons will disappear, and her marks will disappear. Since then, she's been preventing her friends from seeing the body to hide the truth. In the present, Rumi is sad because how will she save the world and herself without a voice? When she returns, the girls console her, telling her that everything will be fine because they can reschedule the show in a few days. Bobby can fix it. But Bobby calls, saying he can't because the fans are disappointed that HUNTRIX missed the show. Rumi says she doesn't know if rescheduling will be feasible because her voice is bad. Mira and Zoe suggest a break. They could skip the Idol Awards, but Rumi refuses as it's the most vital event. That's when they reinforce the protective shield for a year. Since the performance is in 2 weeks, the girls decide to use it to try to heal Rumi's voice. Zoe has 57 ideas for how to do this and asks to start with her favorite. She takes Rumi to a man who makes special potions. Apparently, they cure everything from sore throats to love problems. Zoe takes Rumi to a doctor, Han, who performs strange tests before giving her the tonics that will help her voice. Upon their return, they see 5 handsome boys and fall in love. One of them bumps into Rumi, and they lose interest when they see how rude he is. Suddenly, they hear noise in the market and go to take a peek. They see the group of boys singing and realize they're a boy band. Their voices are beautiful and attract attention. But, to their surprise, the girls realize that the band is actually demons. A demon is a demon, regardless of their beauty. Mira proposes to kill them, but Rumi stops her, saying it's too public and what will happen if they try to hurt all these people? The boy band introduces themselves as Saja Boys and invites everyone to the evening show. As for the HUNTRIX, at nightfall, they don their hunting gear, intending to eliminate the demons. The plan is to attack when the boy band leaves the stage. One of the demons, Jinnu, realizes the plan and pretends they have another guest. He shines the spotlight on the HUNTRIX, ruining the ambush. Distracted, the boys escape through the men's locker room. While following them, the girls fall into a trap and are attacked by water demons. During the fight, Rumi chases Jinnu, the leader, to kill him. During the fight, her clothes tear, shocking Jinnu to see that she is half demon. Her friends need help, but she can't go because she doesn't want to show the marks. Jinnu ties a cloth around her arm to cover the marks, forcing her to go help her friends defeat the demons. The Demon King is proud of Jinnu because he weakens the barrier, where he will once again feed on souls. But the girls are terrified as they see the barrier weakening. Bobby informs them that the Saja Boys are going viral. Rumi believes they can win if they ace the Idol Awards. She tells Zoe to write a song, an attack song to expose the Saja Boys and send the demons back to the abyss. Rumi decides to drink Dr. Han's tonic, but is disappointed to see it's just grape juice. She sees a bird wearing a hat on the balcony, and upon checking, she sees a demon cat and draws her sword, but puts it away when she realizes it's not evil. The cat delivers a letter from Jinnu, asking for a meeting. She goes to meet him, not to talk, but to try to kill him. Jinnu asks for calm, saying she only wants to talk about her marks. He doesn't want to hurt her, otherwise he would have told her friends she's a demon. He wonders how a demon girl and a hunter walks freely. Rumi denies being a demon. But if not, how does she have marks? Jinnu says she knows what it's like to have those marks. But Rumi replies that he is a demon, and demons don't feel. Jinnu says they feel shame and misery. This is how the king controls them. He realizes that Rumi is special and lucky not to hear the king's voice. He adds that he will never forget the first time he heard it. That was 400 years ago. His family was poor and unhappy. He had a bipa, a musical instrument. He played in the street, but it was no use. In desperation, he heard the king's voice, who told him that he couldn't help his family because he wasn't good, but would help him become one. Overnight, his destiny changed. He was praised for his voice, even by the king. His family lived in the palace, had food and clean clothes. They were happy, but he notices the marks spreading until they consume him. Afterwards, he was condemned to the demonic world, a prisoner of the king. His family lost everything, and without him, they were worse off. Since then, he has been tormented by his failure. The scars are a constant reminder of his shame, from which he cannot escape. Jinnu tells Rumi to accept who she is, but she repeats that she is not like him. Jinnu understands that she still denies it, because he also denied it. He asks her to look for him when she accepts it. Later, the girls find a song for the idol. The next day, the HUNTRIX sign autographs. But the Saja Boys ruin it, dividing the fans. Rumi suggests moving the tables together because they need everyone. Jinnu tries to talk to her, but Rumi says she won't talk to anyone who helps the king. Jinnu says she helps herself. If she helps him, her memories and voices will be erased. While Rumi rehearses, Jinnu's cat comes to her room to invite her on a date. She tells the cat to hide when Mira knocks. Mira notices Rumi changing the lyrics. Rumi says the song doesn't seem right for defeating the king because it's hateful. Mira believes it must be hateful because they hate demons. But she finds Rumi strange, sympathetic to demons. She even saw her talking to Jinnu, whom they must hate. Mira senses Rumi is hiding something. But when Rumi denies it, she apologizes for seeming crazy. She just wants to destroy every Saja boy. Little by little, Jinnu and his band suck the souls of their fans and strengthen the king. Rumi sends Jinnu an invitation. She says there's another way to be free without feeding the king. She asks him to help defeat the idol, because with victory, the shield will be sealed and he will be free, as the king will be isolated and the demons will disappear. Jinnu accepts and withdraws his band from the idol awards. We notice they like each other. At rehearsal, Rumi says she doesn't want to sing the song because it's harsh on demons. Mira is furious that Rumi has been opposing everything recently and asks what she's hiding. But a bigger problem arises as the barrier weakens and more demons enter the world. The girls say that without her voice, it will be the end. The day of the idol arrives and they sing well. And when Rumi sings the finale, Zoe and Mira see demons kidnapping Bobby and rush to save him. But they realize it wasn't Bobby, but a decoy to get them off the stage. Two demons disguised as Mira and Zoe come on stage and tear Rumi's clothes to expose her true nature. Mira and Zoe are shocked and frightened. Rumi tries to explain, but they point their guns, seeing only a demon. Rumi is heartbroken and runs away crying. She looks for Jinnu and discovers that he exposed her. He says everything he said was a lie to gain her trust. He actually left his family and made a deal with the king to escape his evil life. The demon king enters Mira and Zoe's minds to make them hate each other. He also enters the heads of the Saja Boys fans as they go to see the show. As the band sings, the king appears and sucks their souls. But Rumi appears with a song, a magical melody that brings her friends to their senses and returns their souls. The king descends upon Rumi to kill her. But Jinnu sacrifices himself to save her, begging for forgiveness. All the fans begin to sing, and this makes the HUNTRIX immensely powerful, defeating the king and sealing the barrier. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy animation, subscribe and stay tuned. Bye.